All right, today's lesson is 2 or 3-fold, so you got to stick with me. On Tuesday, we read "O Captain, My Captain," if you'll recall. "O Captain, My Captain" is a poem written by Walt Whitman, who lived in the 1800s. Why does that matter today? Because what he did in that poem is incredible. So here's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can share my screen, which I can. Share screen 2.0. Oh, guys, you're going to love this. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're just going to love it. You're just going to love it. Okay. Pull up my chat. First question I'm going to ask in the chat. What is a metaphor? I'm going to give you 1 minute to answer that question. What is a metaphor? Try to be as direct as possible. Oh! 2.0, "Oh Captain, My Captain." What is a metaphor? Feel free to type it in the chat. Chat feature. The chat feature. Give you about another 30 seconds. What is a metaphor? Someone's got to answer this. I'm recording. You need to tell me what a metaphor. What is a metaphor? Ah, yes. SA says comparing someone to an object. You could also be comparing, it's just comparing two or more things. Let's just start there. It's a figure of speech in which two or more things are compared or ascribing qualities. We'll get to that in a minute. So if we understand that, let's look at a couple examples of a metaphor. Here are 3 that I know of, that I found. Here are 3. He is a shining star. If we were in this class and there was a Danny in here, and we were in the class, and the principal walks in and he looks at everybody and says, "Hey, great job. Oh, and you too, Danny, great job." And I say, "Oh, sir, Danny is a shining star." Does that mean he is a bubbling over, burning gas? No, that's not what it means. It means he shines. It means he does a great job. But when I say he is a shining star, I'm stating that he is a shining star, Mr. Neiman. But I know for a fact he's not a shining star because I know what a shining star is. So we've taken one thing that you know and we've applied it to someone else or something else, as SA mentioned. Her long hair was a flowing golden river. Now, are you trying to tell me that someone's head has a river flowing out of it? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that her long hair was a flowing golden river. So her hair was gold and it flowed like a river. That's what's trying to be communicated. Tom's eyes were ice as he stared at her. Tom's eyes are not made of ice. They're not. But the cold look that was given off is translated by stating Tom's eyes were ice. So what we have here is an opportunity to use a figure of speech which conveys something a little more. Now, why does that matter? Oh, let me ask you this question. So the first question I just asked was, what is a metaphor? What is a metaphor? I just asked that. Here's my second question. What is a but for? Let me know in the chat. My first question was, what is a metaphor? And we went over that. Now my question is, what is a but for? What is a but for? If you don't know, please say I don't know in the chat. The first question was, what is a metaphor? We saw that it was a figure of speech. My question now, what is a but for? Again, if you don't know, please let me know that you don't know. Tell me IDK, I don't know. No prob, JT. No prob at all. JT says, I don't know. She actually said IDK. Adna, IDK. AD, IDK. SA, IDK. Watch this. Here was the question, what is a but for? And here's the answer. It's for sitting. Is anyone laughing? Anyone out there laughing? NB said, nope. JK said, JK, yes, thank you. Okay. LA said, bruh. That was classic. All right, so that's just a little fun. Let's talk metaphors. Let's talk about, let me introduce this poem, okay? This is a very good example of a poem. All right, this poem is called Mother to Son. Let's, you know what? It is an old man joke, and I'm just here to do what I can. All right, this particular poem is called Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. It's what they call an extended metaphor. The metaphor runs throughout the entire poem. Ready? Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, in places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I've been a climbing on, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark, where there ain't been no light. So boy, don't you turn back. Don't you set down on these steps, 'cause you finds it's harder. Don't you fall now, for I still going, honey. I still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. What's going on in this poem? What is going on in this poem, Mother to Son? I'm going to ask that. AD got kicked out. What is going on in this poem, Mother to Son by Langston Hughes? Oops. Copy. Everyone in meeting. Answer this question that's in the chat. Oh, it should be poem. In this poem, it says, well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Is anybody's life a crystal stair? Anybody? Anybody. Nobody's life is a crystal stair. What she's doing is she's comparing, oh, yes, good job, AD. Nobody's life is a crystal, but what she's doing is she's saying a crystal stair is an easy set of stairs to walk up. And she's using a metaphor, using this metaphorically to say that the stairs are your life. And I don't have it anymore. Let's say I had this. And you're walking up the stairs. She's saying this crystal stair is easy sailing, very easy to walk up. However, her point is her life has not been a crystal stair. Her life has had tacks on her staircase and splinters, and boards torn up. What do tacks, splinters, boards, and no carpet on the floor have to do with life? In this case, life is the crystal stair, but in her life, there have been tacks on her stairs, splinters on her stairs, boards torn up in her stairs. What does that mean? Somebody within the next 30 seconds, tell me what that means. Yes, SA says her life is not easy. That's exactly what it means. But she's using the staircase as as a metaphor for her life. And as she walks up the stairs, she knows that this stair has tacks in it. This stair has splinters. This board has been torn up. So somebody give me an example of a splinter in life. I missed the bus. What's a tack in life? What's a board turn up in life? What are some examples of tacks on her stairs, splinters in her stairs, boards torn up in her stairs? What are some examples for that? If SA says the crystal stair is the stairs that she walks, and she says she has all these things, and SA says her life's not easy, that's what that means. What are some examples of splinters and tacks in life? Yes, NB, what are some hard things? Yes, JK, what are some difficulties? What are some of these examples? Yes, maybe losing her job is one. That's wonderful. I want examples of that. Maybe losing her job, NB says. A car crash. Now, not only does she face injury, she has a problem with her car. What if she got a flat tire? That's huge. Anybody else? Losing a loved one, most certainly, JK. That is absolutely true. Okay, you lose a loved one, you're going to stop for a second. Lost her, there you go. Yes, 100%. I'm going to assume you meant MP. I'm going to assume you meant can't pay the bills. Or just paying bills in general. It's hard. Okay? So all these pieces to the puzzle, that is an extended metaphor. Now, what if I told you that this particular poem, "O Captain, My Captain," is an extended metaphor? What if I told you, "O Captain, My Captain" is an extended metaphor? Mind blown. If you pull up your 2.0, and I've got it right here in front of us, stanza 1, the author states, "Our fearful trip is done." I ask the question, to whom is "our" referring? So right now I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I want you to pull up 2.0, "O Captain, My Captain." Pull that up on your screen right now. You got 30 seconds. Go. 30 seconds. All right. You have two. Oh, Jose. Welcome to the party. JG, welcome to the party. We're going over 2.0, "O Captain, My Captain." Hopefully you guys have this same thing. Now listen up. We said that "O Captain, My Captain" was an extended metaphor. Just like mother to son, the stairs represented life and the hardships of life. We're saying that "O Captain, My Captain" is an extended metaphor in which the captain is Abraham Lincoln, the ship is the nation, and the crew represent the individuals. So the individuals of the nation. So in this case, it says in the first stanza, the author states that our fearful trip is done. To whom is "our" referring? And the answer would be the "our" in this poem is referring to President Lincoln and the citizens of the USA. That is what an extended metaphor is. So can I get some answers in the chat feature concerning what would the fearful trip be? Ready, go. I'll give you 30 seconds. To everyone else, see you later. Bye.